Sun's up, coffee's on. Tune in before the morning's gone. Don't wanna miss what Rebecca said. Chit chat, news and views. Today's show for tomorrow.
Hi, thank you for joining us with Chit Chat News and Views. My name is Carrie O'Brien, and this is my husband, Paul O'Brien. Paul and I are going to take you on a trip to Buck Towers. Buck Towers is a pretty amazing place. It's beautiful, it's green, it's got flowers, it's gorgeous. But the most interesting thing of all there is the tower that was built. The tower was built in Lake Wales. In 1929, it was gifted to America. The founder built a 205-foot tower with stained glass and beautiful cuttings in the very top of it. And it's a bell tower, so all the time you're in the gardens, you hear the bells every hour. They ring. It's very, very nice, very pretty. The gardens are gorgeous. There's like 2.5 miles of gardens to walk through. There's a restaurant. It has great food. There's a museum you can go through and learn about the tower and learn about the gentleman that built it, the founder. So it is exciting. It's entertaining. It's fun, and it's a great place to be outside all day long. You just walk in the gardens, you walk in the trees. It's very entertaining. And now Paul's going to tell you a little bit about the distance to get there, how long it takes, and go ahead, Paul.
Okay, well, this one is nice and close to home. It's approximately 25 miles and about 45 minutes to get there. Again, it's no interstates. You can take all the back roads. It's very scenic. You'll go through some interesting small towns on the way. Once you get there, the parking is free. It's big parking lot, very easy to maneuver, and it's very handicap friendly. I believe they can rent scooters and everything else there, as well as wheelchairs. It is a walking tour. You will be doing a little bit of walking. There are some hills involved where you will be going up and down some hills, so you want to wear some comfortable shoes and just take your time and enjoy it.
Yeah, and if you take a look at the picture here, you see the top of the tower. That's the stained glass windows. At the bottom of the tower is a lake, a moat, that goes all the way around it, and it has big koi fish in it. It's really enjoyable. It's $15 a person to get in, and that includes everything, including the tower, the mansion, the gardens, to go all through it. And then they do have a playground for small children there. It's the restaurant's called the Blue Palmetto Restaurant, and it's inexpensive to average for a cafeteria type of restaurant. Good food, great place to go, fun to do on a weekend getaway. Buck Towers is up on a hill, and the land is owned all around the top of the hill, and you can see out over all of the orchards and the gardens down below. It's gorgeous. It's just very, very pretty and fun. And if you need a scooter, like Paul needs a scooter, you push him around if you need a wheelchair, and you get some help if you're pushing Paul.
It's also dog-friendly.
It is
so
dog-friendly.
Feel free, bring your pooches.
Yep. Thank you for joining us with Chit Chat News and Views. Have a great time.
Hey, folks. Hey, this is Rebecca, and we're with Chit Chat News and Views. We have a local here, and she is going to tell us about some of the restaurant reviews. This is Deb Kerrigan, and she knows her restaurant. She's lived here for quite a few years, and she's got quite a few under her belt. So, Deb, go ahead and take it away.
And she wanted me to pick one. I'm going to tell you today about 716 Burger and Brews. It's on Duff Road in North Lakeland. And the 716 connotates the area code for Buffalo, New York, which is where buffalo wings originally came from. When you walk in the place, it's a bar restaurant. You better like Buffalo Bills because that's all you're going to see everywhere. You want a Jenny Cream Ale? You can get one at 716 Burger and Brews. Their wings, you close your eyes and you just think you're at the Anchor Bar in Buffalo where they originated. They're so good. Again,
Okay, so what's the price range?
I can say probably your bill, depending on what you get, if you're adding hors d'oeuvres, if you're adding dessert, if you're adding drinks, whatever, probably you get out of there for $25 to $30.
Oh, okay. And where's it located?
On Duff Road in North Lakeland.
So it's probably, what, about 15 minutes from here?
No, it's more like half an hour.
Okay, so about 30 minutes.
But well worth it.
There you go.
Well worth it.
So, all right, guys, if you have any other questions, you know where Deb's at. She's right here in Shalimar Creek. This is Chit Chat News and Views. See you again.
Hi, I'm Jerry Shumzik. I live here in Shalimar Creek, and today I'm going to be sharing my ribeye steak marinade and baked potato recipe. This is a great recipe to put together with an excellent meal package that goes well in the summertime. You don't really want to be in the kitchen when it's 85, 95 degrees out, heating up your house, your air conditioner's running all the time, and you surely don't want to be standing over a stove cooking with all that heat coming up. So you want a wonderful dinner that you both can enjoy, and I'm going to share this with you. This is a marinade for steaks. The steaks that I chose are the Angus Premium Choice Steaks, ribeyes, and these come from McLaren Farms. So we start off with a measuring cup and a spoon. Everybody's got this down. I'll have her flash a stop of the recipe that I'm using here. But we start with 1/3 of a cup of Kinkelman soy sauce. Okay, so I'll pour the Kinkelman soy sauce in. I'm not going to do this because I've already got this marinating. You really want this to marinate for at least 4 hours to get all broke down into the meat structure itself. And that's what tenderizes the meat, and it puts the steak full of flavor. Okay, so the Kinkelman's, 1/3 of a cup goes in the measuring cup, 1/3 measure. Okay, then I do 2 tablespoons of the olive oil, a couple tablespoons in there. Then I'll do 2 teaspoons of barbecue sauce. Now, I prefer the Sweet Baby Ray's. I know everybody's got their own likes and dislikes. I like this. It's excellent barbecue sauce, and I'm putting 2 teaspoons of this into my cup. Okay. Then after I do that, I'm going to add minced garlic, which I don't have any. I went to the store today. So we're going to use the McCormick's garlic powder, and I get 1 teaspoon of this. Okay, that'll go into the mix. And then I'd like to add a teaspoon of oregano. Backwards, sorry. There's the oregano that's going in. You get 1 teaspoon of this goes in. Okay. Then you'll get a teaspoon of black pepper. And you add a teaspoon of that. That goes in. And then I added this to the recipe, which wasn't there before. But I use a light brown sugar. Now, the reason I'm putting a teaspoon of the light brown sugar into it is the brown sugar gives it a depth, and it gives it a more caramelized finished product. When you're done grilling your steaks, you're going to appreciate that brown sugar on there. It just adds to the whole thing of the barbecue. And in the end of this mix, I'm putting in Worcestershire sauce. 1/8 of a cup will go into here. When you have all that, you'll mix it all up. Get it all mixed up real good, because it's hard to get mixed. It wants to be clumpy. But when you're done mixing it all, you pour it in on your steaks, and you want these steaks to marinate for 4 hours. You want this marinade to sit on your steaks. And while they're on those steaks, you'll want to be churning them so that you can soak in the marinade on each side and get these things fully marinated. Now, I like to poke the holes in the steaks before I pour the marinade in. And then when you let that set for 4 hours, these are just about ready to go on the grill. Well, alrighty then. Let's move on to the baked potatoes that we're going to make to complement our steaks. I'm using a grapeseed oil. The reason I use grapeseed oil versus the virgin olive oil is this oil takes a higher temperature rating before it starts smoking. So put a little bit on your brush. Let's brush these potatoes down. I've already washed the potatoes, by the way. You'll want to wash these real good, and then you'll want to add this oil to them. Oil helps in the cooking and the browning of the skin. Nice and full of oil. They're nice and oiled up. That means they're going to bake, and that oil is going to take care of them while they are baking. Now, I like to use the pink salt. Want to crank that baby down. Put some salt on that thing. Don't worry about it. And roll it over, and let's get the other side. Voila, there it is. Then you want to take this baby, you want to roll it up. Okay. Now, we like to bake our potatoes at about 425 degrees and for about 45, 55 minutes. So that's how we're going to get everything, and we're headed out to the grill. Okay, so we've had our steaks, and they're in the marinade, and these things have been sitting in there for 4 hours now, so they're fully marinated. And let's throw them on the grill, and let's get some of this good meat taste when this thing gets done. You want to get your grill nice and hot. I know some of you haven't cleaned it off since last year. I've already cleaned this one today. And I've cooked a couple of other steaks already on it. And we're going to follow up with these. Oh, yeah. That's what you want right there. Boy, that's when the meat hits the fire. Oh, yeah. Oh, videos don't do the aroma justice. So, depending on how you like your steaks cooked, will depend upon how long you want to keep them on there. I'm like a 5-minute each side guy, which gives me a medium steak with a thin line of pink in the middle, no blood. So, I'm just medium. And this is how we'll cook them. And then when these get cooked and they're done, I'll show you the finished product, and we'll serve them up with the loaded baked potatoes. Well, everybody, it's been great being with you here on Chit Chat News and Views. These are the steaks that I cooked on the grill. We put the loaded baked potato out. And as you can see, the steak is absolutely delicious. And yeah, beyond delicious. So I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned. There's going to be more great recipes coming out on Chit Chat News and Views. Thanks, everyone.
This is Rebecca with Chit Chat News and Views. I'm going to chow down with this delicious meal with Chef Jerry. Hey, guess what? I found a fabulous restaurant, and I want to share it with you. It's called The Taste of Florida. It's kind of like in Lake Alfred, kind of in Haines City. It's on 92. Just come down. They're only open till Memorial Day, and they reopen back on Labor Day. This is one of their favorite sandwiches. It's a Hawaiian. It's won several awards. Look at this. It is a juicy ham and fresh pineapple on a homemade croissant roll. Everything here is homemade. When you come and check it out, we're going to go get Becky, oddly enough, that's one of the managers here, to say a few words and let you know about the place. Be right back. Hey, we're back, and I'm Rebecca Lynn, and guess what? She's Rebecca Lynn. So I'm going to ask Rebecca a couple of questions about this wonderful, tasteful restaurant. And it's got a little gift shop I forgot to mention before. They're well known for a couple items. I'm going to hand it over to Rebecca, and she's going to tell you about them.
All right, one of the things we can talk about today is our grapefruit pie. It is actually world famous. Yes, we had people from Japan come over and learn all about it, and it's also been featured on the Food Network, the show Epicurious.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that cool? So it has a graham cracker crust, a strawberry gelatin base, sectionized pieces of grapefruit with homemade whipped topping.
Wow.
So it is served with fresh Florida grapefruit.
Pretty awesome. Very tasty.
This is also another popular sandwich we have. This is a Food Choice Critic favorite. This is our Hawaiian croissant. It's a toasted croissant that has ham, cheese, lettuce, tomato, pineapple, and honey mustard. I can also tell you about some more of our signature sandwiches. Our most popular sandwich is our chicken salad on a croissant.
And your croissants are homemade, aren't they?
No, we have someone to make them for us. They're super fresh, though.
That's good.
Yeah.
So get down here before Memorial Weekend so you can try some of these delicious dishes. This one is what makes me keep coming back. And when you come here, mention to them that you're from Shalimar Creek. Have a great day. We'll see you again.
Hello, my name's Carol Bowie, and I'm your event specialist for Chit Chat News and Views. I'm here to tell you about some events that are happening here in Shalimar and also the surrounding area, especially downtown Lakeland. So the first thing I want to talk about is potluck. Ooh, not that exciting, but it's all about baked potatoes this time, and it's going to be April 18th. Now, today is Saturday, April 13th, so it's just around the corner. The Activities Committee will be making the baked potatoes, and it's up to us who come to eat to provide the condiments, something you'd like on your baked potato. If you'd be so kind as to sign up on the sign-up sheet that's on the bulletin board outside the pro shop. They need to know how many are coming to eat so they'll have enough baked potatoes. Also, each person is asked to bring $1 to offset the price of the paper goods, tableware, cups, and beverages. So, if you're be there at 4:30. Now, the next thing is, that was April 18th. Now, the next thing that Shalimar is hosting is the Breakfast Club on April 20th, which is a Saturday. The Breakfast Club is from 8 to 10 on April 20th. A terrifically delicious donut is only $1 each, and a bottomless cup of coffee to go with it. So don't forget, put that on your calendar. Now, you know the dates that I'm talking about will be listed at the end of this program, I promise. And so we're up to April 19th. These are things happening in Shalimar. On April 23rd, which is the day after Earth Day, there'll be an Earth Day party along with a 70s party at Poolside. Now, it's going to be lunch. If you'd like lunch, it'll be provided by the Caddy Shack. For $10, you can have barbecue pork sliders, barbecue beans, macaroni salad, and they'll give you a little s'mores kit to make at the fire pit. The Earth Day thing is from 4 to 9 on April 23rd. April 27th, have you ever heard of the show that used to have a line that said, and the survey said us? Well, it was called Family Feud. The Activities Committee is changing that to say Friendly Feud. So what you do is you get a team together of 5 people, 5 friends, and that'll be the team. We have 2 DJ gentlemen that come and host this game, run it, and each person that's on the team needs to pay $10. If you'd like to come and spectate and root for your team, that's the $10. There'll be a cash bar there also. And that starts at 7 o'clock. If you have a team, you need to notify them to let them know that you want a team. There's a poster. All these are posters in the clubhouse in the glass case right by the cash-in door. April 29th is a lunch and learn. Now, if any of you went to the seminar that Ginny Ballou arranged for an elder attorney to come and speak to us about legal issues, they're having a second part of that. Another elder care attorney is coming to talk about the difference between wills and trusts. But it's a lunch and learn. They're providing lunch free of charge. But if you'd like to eat lunch, then you need to RSVP to Ginny Ballou, and you need to let her know by April 25th, so they have enough food for those that want to eat. And it starts, it's 11:30 to 1. 11:30 to 1 on April 29th. And last but not least, in May, we have First Friday, which has been going on for a long time in downtown Lakeland. It's the first Friday of each month. Now in May, it's going to be May 3rd. And their theme is Cinco de Mayo. So that should be a lot of fun. It's free. You go down there. There's free parking. Businesses will be open for you to purchase food. There's all sorts of vendors down there. Sometimes they have car shows. But that's an ongoing event in Lakeland, Florida. And also their Saturday farmers market is very, very nice. And that takes place from 8 to 2 every Saturday. Every single Saturday except in August when it's too darn hot. Anyway, that's the end of my report. I hope you follow after the show and see the dates of what I've listed so you can refer to those back to those over and over again. If you have any event that you'd like to have me talk about, interview you for, that'd be great. And so you can just call me. My phone number's in the directory. And that's all I have for this time. Signing off, Carol. Bye.
Sun's up, coffee's on.